What are you doing?
Preparing for my chi. Getting ready for the my chi, not my cheese. Getting to the point where we can talk about the Force, the Mandalorian, the child, all that's wrapped into that. Oh. Just 1 minute. Okay, I'm better. Okay.
It's the Something About Something podcast with your host, Mr. Mike Schilling.
And my good friend, Mr. Ricky Pope. Hi there.
Hello. I had a chia pet. I was thinking the same thing, Todd.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
The chia pet. How are you, sir? You've been busy today. You've been having a lot of stuff going on.
Crazy day, my friend. Crazy day. As most people know, I take care of my wife 24/7. And today, my youngest daughter, who's in high school, had her wisdom teeth taken out. So now I'm caring for two people. So it's super exciting.
So is it true you take your wisdom tooth out, your teeth out? Does it usually lower the IQ, or what's the deal with that?
That is yet to be seen.
Because I've got to take mine out. Hey, Terrence, how you doing, sir? Terrence and Todd is in the house. TNT. TNT. Da 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 da. Man, we have a.
If you're watching on the SAS Nerds group, make sure you click the little link up above to give StreamYard permission so that we can see your comments and share.
That's right. That's why when you say kaboom, that's right. The ShamWow. That's what the ShamWow guy says. Kaboom.
Does
of course, I don't think he says much anymore. Too soon?
Wow.
Too soon?
I don't know if it was too soon, but wow.
Too soon?
Wow.
Oh, I'm thinking of the other guy who did the other thing where he got in the hotel. Never mind. This is a happy show. This is a happy show. Oh, man.
I don't know if it's happy, but it's weird.
Yeah. I think
always, it's weird. Everybody just left.
We just lost some people.
We had like 8 people, and it went like...
Oh,
you said the ShamWow guy.
They probably thought this was like some kind of
they all bounced.
info commercial.
They thought it was an infomercial.
Oh, so tonight we're going to talk about. I saw the Mandalorian trailer. I posted it on SAS Nerds the other day, and
I did right after that, and didn't realize you had.
Oh, did you really?
Yes.
Because I looked at it, and I
posted. You shared a Facebook link to it.
Okay.
And I shared a YouTube link to it.
See, I thought I accidentally double post.
No.
So I thought I did. Okay. Okay.
Did you delete my post?
Maybe. I maybe did. I thought it was my post, so I want. Who knows what's out there right now?
Oh my gosh!
But man, I had goosebumps. I watched that. There's so much meat.
So much, and it looks so good.
I mean, I am more excited about this than
Terrence watched both.
So he can do a comparison different tonight. Yes.
There you go. What's the difference between watching it on Facebook and watching it on YouTube?
I try to do it on Facebook because I know that Facebook will allow you to have it in bed and you can watch it.
Yeah, you can watch it right
It takes a little work to do, though. You have to look for it.
Rather than hopping out and going into YouTube. Yeah, I know.
So anyhow.
YouTube's just the one link I had available, so I shared it.
No, it's okay. That's okay. Don't worry about it. We both jumped on it, and somebody got deleted. I don't know who did, but anyway.
Probably me. Jason Hamilton.
Yes. Hey, he's number 4 that popped up. Good. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining.
Exactly. I'm not sure which one of us is the right hand and which one's the left hand.
I don't know.
Oh man, you have your.
Yeah, I got my beverage. My beverage.
I forgot my cup. Completely. Like I don't even like it's in the other room, and I don't even think it has water in it.
You should have. Don't you have like a TARDIS cup?
No, I don't. I should.
I need. Okay,
I should totally have.
I'll take care of that. We need to take care of that.
We take care of that. We should figure out how we can sell that online somewhere.
Oh yeah, where we don't get copyright infringed. Yes, that would be great.
Yeah. I mean, just
how do these people? Okay, now I'm gonna gripe here because I'm looking at ways we can make some money here. Okay, I mean, so we have all these great ideas, but how do these people on Etsy gets away with it? Like, they can, like what I tried to do the other day. Okay, I was wanting to get a couple of memes from the IT guys. Okay, I love the IT crowd. Which if you've seen our Brit TV a couple episodes back, you'll check that out on the YouTubes. And so I thought, okay, Etsy can do it. So I went ahead, I custom downloaded it and go, okay, I'm gonna upload it. On one side, he says, people a bunch of bastards, and on the other side, Moss says, I like being nerdy, that's my style. And so anyway, I upload it. Next day I got an email saying that's a copyright infringement. You can't do that. So that didn't happen. So I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do that.
I'm not sure how some of these people do it. Now some people are reselling products that some other larger company has already sold your bath water.
Yeah. I've got some. I can put on eBay some toast that looks like Michael Jackson.
There you go.
And that because I know sometimes they have some where it looks like Mary, or they have like toast that looks like Jesus, and so they're selling it on eBay. That's what we could do. We could sell our own, like our toast, kind of like a mosaic toast with different,
with your face on it.
With my face on it. Yeah.
Toast with your face.
You just put honey and butter on my face.
I don't want to know about that.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yes, exactly.
I think maybe we have belabored, and I think maybe we should start doing maybe some stupid news. What do you think?
Probably. Do you want to start with stupid news, or do you want to do an update?
Oh, let's do a Tiger King update.
It's time for the Tiger King update. We don't have we don't have anything for this. I think
to
hey, all you cool cats and kittens.
I just have that from last time. So, but anyway, we'll do something.
We're going to have to do something for that.
Yes.
So, for those of you who are in the know, and for those of you who are not in the know, your favorite killer and mine. Maybe she did it. Maybe she didn't. She definitely did.
Just maybe.
Carol Baskins,
sweet lady,
made her grand appearance on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh my! Oh,
say
what? That's on. Wow.
Here is her tiger-flavored dance costume.
I don't even know what to say. I don't even know.
It was the most psychedelic and disturbing thing I have seen in a long
I was having
time.
a nice evening, and of course Ricky was watching this mess, and he decided to text me some images from the TV, and I had nightmares all night.
Oh my gosh, it was like an LSD trip. So crazy. She didn't do horrible, which is kind of funny.
She got her nose mask on. Is that what she has on?
I think that is a piece of. I think that's just the lighting. Like it just happened to hit her.
You just can't tell. Okay.
Yeah, but they had to sing. They had to dance to "Eye of the Tiger," of course.
Oh my! Really?
Yes, it was.
That is so lame. That is so lame.
It was, this is screaming out, murder your yes, Terrence, exactly.
That's right. That is exactly right. Oh my.
If you fought for that, ladies and gentlemen, you're worse than a bunch of nuts in a squirrel tree.
It was absolutely a cash grab for her, because I'm sure she got paid for it.
I'm sure she did.
Absolutely a ratings grab for
I know it.
Dancing with the Stars. Because here's what they did. This was the I don't watch Dancing with the Stars. We never watched this show.
Yeah.
The only reason I watched it is because Carol Baskin was going to be on there. It was a 2-hour premiere. Okay. 2-hour premiere. And who did they put last? Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin.
For one reason. So people like me would watch their entire show to see crazy Carol dance on Dancing with the Stars. So they're trying to get this, this whole new audience that has no interest with Dancing in the Stars.
Exactly.
Dancing with the Stars. But I did get to see Nelly dance right before that.
Yeah, see Nelly.
So there was something there.
Are we getting? Let me check here. Are we getting a bunch of comments coming up? Okay, I just had a lot of people sending up comments. I was trying to figure out if we were getting people's comments or not. I have the wonderful Tiffany, the podcast wife. She is helping us, and we need all the help we can get. So
absolutely.
Yes.
And anybody who's out there still watching, put your comments up. Let us know you're watching, and we should probably check from time to time to make sure Facebook didn't just disconnect.
Didn't drop us. Well, I mean, we're going on because are we trying to simulcast from SAS Nerds and Facebook group? Or
we're trying to do both. So
it seems like it hasn't been working too well, has it?
Not always as well as I would hope, but we try things and we live and we learn.
Yes. Well,
and
we
never
live.
know.
We live. But anyhow, yes.
Yes, we live. No, we're still live, so we're good.
Okay, good. We still live. I was just checking here. I had, let's see here. Let's see here. We got the Chia Pet. We got let's see here. Yeah.
I think our comments are behind.
I bet they are. I bet they're running behind.
I think they're a little bit behind. Not super far behind, but a little bit behind.
Okay, so Todd says he can't see the comments from Facebook on SAS Nerds. That's the issue.
That's just the way Facebook works.
Yeah, so if you guys want to make comments, switch over to the Facebook. Am I right to say that? Facebook
that's probably
page.
The best. Yeah,
I think we just need to just do it on the page.
Probably need to not post it to the.
Yeah.
I may try something different next week to do the.
It is frustrating. We would like to have it on both pages. The problem we run into is that we may not show the same amount of numbers. We can't get both people. Can't have both groups comment and
yeah.
Facebook's supposed to have a way to solve that, but so far we haven't.
The last time I tried it didn't work. So I'm going to try it again next week. We'll see what happens.
Yes.
And so, speaking of next week, do we want to formally announce what we're going to talk about?
Oh yeah, we better because Terrence, we're going to give it up.
Terrence had this great idea, and we've decided to go for it. I don't know what it will look like yet.
It's
because it is not up my alley at all.
We're going to go Flashpoint. That's right. Yep. We're going to go Flashpoint, and actually, it's really Terrence brought it up in the comments. I thought that's a great idea because we've been talking about the new Flash that's coming up. Yes, sir. Yep. Thank you for the suggestion, and that's going to be coming up, and that's going to be really interesting because
maybe we can do a brief history of the Flash.
That'd be good.
And then we can talk about what we know about Flashpoint and what we think we know about the upcoming movie.
Yeah, and there's several versions. I mean, you have the comic, you have the CW, you have
and then we've got wasn't there a didn't they do a cartoon version?
Yes,
League Flashpoint?
Yes, they did, and I'm gonna watch that again. It's really good. It was done very well. So next week we'll do the Flashpoint. So
that'll be exciting.
Yeah, I look forward to that.
So one other kind of quick announcement in my house. It's official. I canceled cable.
Are you serious?
I did it.
So is this magic? Am I seeing you? Is this like a magic tunnel I'm seeing you?
I didn't cancel the internet.
Oh, okay. Because I'm so confused. Hey, Terrence made a comment that the animated one is the key. Terrence, I think you're correct on that.
The good one.
Yeah, so if you get a chance, I looked to see if it was on Amazon Prime. They have it to rent. You can rent it for like $2.99 for.
Is it not on Netflix?
No, I looked for to see if it was free out there, but I didn't see it. Yeah, welcome to Stream Life.
Yeah, we're doing. By the way, and just so everybody, if anybody's curious, we went with Roku's. So we're setting up Roku's throughout the house.
Awesome.
And we are, because we still watch live TV, so we couldn't get rid of that completely. We are opting for the YouTube TV. It really is pretty good.
We should do an update. When is that going to happen?
It's already happening. It's happening
already
now.
happening. That's right.
I told my wife, I said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to live for a week on YouTube TV.
Yeah.
See how that goes.
Yeah.
And I think we only turned on the cable box one time, and it was so we could figure out what channel something came on.
Yeah. There was one time we had like no Wi-Fi for like almost like 2 hours. My wife had to give me medication to calm me down. So, went
so
really well.
So we tested it out for about a week, and we were like, all right, I think we can do this. And I know I think Jason had asked about the YouTube TV and how I liked it.
Yeah.
We really like it. The deal for us is it has the channels we wanted to watch.
Yeah, and is it a la carte or is it like?
No, it's like $64.99, and you get around 85 channels.
Yeah,
now, but you get all the locals on there, so that's a good thing. There's only like, did you guys color coordinate?
We did.
No,
we did.
We did. We totally did.
We did. We
actually,
before the show, we like to we like to try on different clothes.
Yeah, there you go.
A lot of times I'll ask Ricky, "Hey, does this make me look fat?" And he's always kind, and he says, "No, your head makes you look fat."
Yes, exactly.
That's just wrong. Now, is that
actually,
per month?
That's per month.
Per month.
But I canceled I've had a landline through the cable company as well. Canceling that and the cable, getting rid of all the equipment.
Yeah.
And even paying for YouTube TV, I'm gonna save almost probably around $150.
Yeah, me and Tiffany were pretty surprised when we cut the landline and we just went with the internet itself, which the internet itself is not cheap. But
no, it's not.
But I mean, how much more you were paying, and the problem is a lot of times, and I know we're getting off topic here, but I mean a lot of times too, the situation is where you end up, they keep bundling stuff, and the next thing you know, it's, hey, it's a good deal. You're gonna lose money if you cut this bundle. In reality, that's not the case. So
when you really look at it closer, I had to. I actually bumped up our internet just a little bit.
Did you?
So we have their highest speed now.
Oh, you fancy man, you.
Or I will once I hook up the new. I had to get a new modem.
Modem.
Yeah.
Yes.
It just showed up a few minutes ago, so I haven't had time.
Because the old one made that old noise.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. That's not good. It had that Prodigy feel to it.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should go stupid here. I mean, stupid news. I mean, it's the award-winning journalism award cited by our good friends at the Amish Journal Standard Weekly, and it's their digital edition that you'll find our award on. So that will, yes. So anyway,
let's do this.
That's all. Hey, where's my cue at? Where was my introduction?
I forgot to unmute my mic. I got sidetracked.
Man, I was like, man, this was like a letdown.
And I sounded great.
You sound great.
Sounded amazing.
Amazing. Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It was the best intro.
It was the best intro ever. Kind of like our award-winning journalism award. Yes. Yes. Yes, Todd, I saw those. I'm gonna use some of those Florida Man articles. Todd has sent us some great
Florida Man articles.
Yeah,
for
so
us.
I think
He is our Florida correspondent.
Correspondent. We may need to have him do his own little segment
Todd,
here.
Is Todd getting blown away by the? Forgot again. Yeah, I know, Jason. I'm lame.
I know. I didn't.
Lame.
Oh, the wardrobe memo. Next time you'll get it. We'll send it out on the SAS group that way.
Exactly. Actually, and okay, so Ricky was using the Force.
The Force announcement, yes. If you heard it, he was using the Force.
There you go, Terrence.
Yes.
Exactly.
Thank
Terrence
you, Terrence.
introduced you.
Yes. I feel some love. I finally feel some love here.
Yeah. Now to be to be completely frank, you and I actually aren't wearing the same color.
Well,
the color temp of our cameras are different. My shirt's actually blue.
Is it real? Well, my shirt is blue.
Is your shirt blue? I thought your shirt was gray.
Well, it's blue. No, okay. It's not blue. Is it blue? I had to check with my wife if it's blue or not. Is it blue? Okay.
It's
blue. Okay.
I'm blue. Da-bo-dee-da-bo-da.
Well, I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to get right.
We're off the air.
Yes, we're off. We gotta plug on through. I know that as much as I hate as much as probably you do pesky flies, especially in the house. It's getting really bad.
My wife hates when there's a fly in her bed.
And we've been getting so many flies. And so this is an article that situation about a guy in France, and apparently he's just as PO'd about flies as well.
Okay.
Not those flies. No, not that fly.
Flies.
That's not that one. Well, apparently, we've all been annoyed by flies before, and at some point or other, it's a situation in France. A man accidentally blew up part of his house while trying to get rid of a bug, and yes, the man who hasn't been identified, and importantly blew up part of his house in France trying to kill a fly, according to the local news outlet. 82-year-old man had just sat down to dinner last Friday in a house in a small village, and when he became annoyed with a buzzing bug, the Frenchman began to swat the fly with an electric racket. And up close, the man is okay. Yeah. But he used an electric racket, and not realizing that the gas canister he had was leaking inside the house.
Wait, why was there a gas canister inside the house?
It's French. I don't understand the French. It has to be a French thing. I don't know. We might ask our French correspondent, Todd Vesey. Maybe he knows. There's a,
what
down
is it? Is this another running gag we have going? I seem to remember, it could have been season 1, but I seem to remember a man burning down his kitchen trying to kill a spider.
Yes, that was another one. Yes, yeah. It's exactly. So luckily for him, there was no major injuries. He's temporarily in a log cabin, while his family is rebuilding his house, which is sweet, I mean,
oh my gosh,
show the love, but they have no idea what happened to the fly. There's no reports whether the fly is alive or not. So hopefully he's dead. Yeah. Yes. So, but next, hey, in the next of the news, this is interesting. This is a DUI, not DUI, DIY, DIY. Do it yourself.
I heard about this one.
Apparently, police officer conducted a traffic stop on September the 2nd after spotting a license plate that seems a bit out of place.
Yeah.
From a distance, the homemade license plate looks somewhat like a real deal, but although the marker strokes are visible, its number and letters are well drawn and resembles the state plate. But the tag was missing on one key detail, the registration sticker.
I know.
After the further investigation, the police determined that the vehicle driver had no insurance and was driving a suspended license. Police offered some sound advice from any drivers looking to test their drawing skills on Facebook. Just so you know, this is his handiwork right there.
That looks reasonable.
I mean, it looks okay. I mean, yeah. I mean,
I've seen worse.
Yes. I mean, but I think that, I guess as you're moving quickly, I guess it, you may not see it, but anyway, surprisingly, this isn't the first time this has happened. Apparently the police, basically, there was another stunt last year in California. A driver tried to get away with the same homemade license plate. In that instance, they had a police officer was helping a motorist on the side of the road. He saw a passing tractor trailer with a fake license plate. Not only were the plate numbers crooked, different in size, but the state name was misspelled. Instead of California, the plate said Califas, Califas, which is Spanish slang for California. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, so apparently that didn't work out for that individual.
So this is a thing out there.
Apparently it's not a thing. Yeah, apparently it's a thing. I guess
a good thing, but it's
I mean, I guess you can order it from Etsy. I guess there's some people out there in Etsy that you can order it from.
We can make fake license.
That's true. You can learn how to make them
the real ones in prison.
That's right. So exactly.
Yeah.
Making it. Now this is a situation. It's that is kind of concerning. Police in Louisiana, they urge residents to be on the lookout for a suspect that's been terrorizing bank customers in town. They warn that the suspect is ignoring social distancing rules and the orders of Governor John Bell Edwards by harassing customers at an ATM and drive-through. Basically, it's chasing police, it's chasing people trying to get in the vehicles. Let me see if I can find the suspect. Apparently, they. Are you
kidding?
No, it's the suspect is an aggressive chicken. It's described as a reddish tan, 18-inch. It's a reddish tan, 18-inch tall, and between 6 to 8 pounds. The Walker Police Department said in a playful post on Facebook. The officers responded to the bank on Walker South Road after receiving a call around 4 p.m. Friday regarding the suspect, which apparently anticipated the law enforcement and fled on foot from the scene. Officials said the chicken is wanted on charges of assault and attempted battery, attempted burglary, terrorizing and ignoring an order from the governor. The bird remains on the loose. While police asked for the public's help locating the fowl, they said people should avoid confronting it because of the history of aggressive behavior. This.
My goodness!
Yeah,
watch out. He'll give you the bird flu.
Yeah, and might even give you the bird.
Oh.
Let's end it on that.
Let's end it. This has been the Stupid News with your host, Mr. Mike Shilley.
Nice comeback.
Hey, I remembered to.
That was a nice. I heard of a road rage, but a rooster rage. Yeah. Oh my!
Hey, you changed that word a little bit, and that's actually the company that I canceled the cable TV from.
Really? That's nice. Okay.
Yeah. Just so you know.
So,
man, we got Mandalorian tonight.
We have the Mandalorian. Awesome trailer.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much. At first I started guessing. During my first view of the trailer.
Yeah.
I assumed a bunch of stuff, and then as I started doing some research and looking through some other sites that were doing a breakdown, some of it was like, oh, okay, not what I thought.
Yeah.
So. Let's go ahead and get started.
Okay.
Even though we can't do a trailer, we do what we do best, and we
talk about them.
We talk about it. So anyway, this is Mandalorian.
October 30th, man.
I know, it's exciting.
Day before Halloween.
Oh my goodness! I am looking forward to it.
Yes.
So apparently, in the beginning, and I'm just gonna. in the beginning of it, and I'm going to just read through some of this here, and we'll take it slow. But apparently, in the beginning, there's a voice of the armorer, and remember, the armorer is she was from the first season.
Season 1, yeah.
There was some speculation. Okay, well, maybe she's still alive. Maybe she survived the the stormtroopers that came in. But many believe that basically it's almost like a flashback voice of the Mandalorian.
Oh yeah.
And in there, I don't know if you remember, it says show me the one whose safety deems such destruction.
Right.
And then later the armor says you must reunite.
Spoiler alerts.
Well, I mean,
maybe there's spoiler alerts. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen the first season, I mean, come
hey, Whitney
on.
Sos.
Hey, Whitney, how you doing?
Doing fantastic, Whitney. Good to have you.
I mean, come on, people, watch it. Just watch it.
Yeah. If you haven't seen season 1, okay, spoiler alerts.
Yeah, if you
for season 2, these are not spoiler alerts.
No, these are
just our best guess and
yes,
what we believe is accurate. We could be completely wrong,
which we usually are. So that's okay.
Speaking of, but yes, definitely that is her voice, the voice of the armorer, and she basically gives him an order.
Yeah, basically she says you must reunite it, which, speaking of the child, with its own kind. And then the Mandalorian, he says where, and she says this you must determine.
Yeah.
And then, there's a song in the background, and it tells of the battles between the Mandalorian and the great order of sorcerers called the Jedi. And that's the first time you hear that in the film. It talks about the great sorcerers. And if you remember any lore, that during the Mandalorian Wars, there was a fight between them and the Jedis.
Right.
And that's where the whole dark saber came into play.
Yeah. Now there's some things there. Are we ready to kind of talk about some things there?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah, so I thought this was interesting. That specific line. First of all, I thought it's kind of nice to bring it back to classic Star Wars.
Yes.
Space wizards.
Yes.
It is not. We're not talking about technology. We're not talking about midichlorians. I'm sorry I used the word.
I just had a drink.
It's a bad word in our vocabulary. But we're talking about mysticism and fantasy.
Yeah, exactly.
So I like that. I like that idea. But some things that, I mean, first season of Mandalorian is supposed to happen about 5 years after Return of the Jedi.
Yes.
And about 25 years before The Force Awakens.
Yes.
But she says it in such a way, like nobody knows anything about these people anymore. Nobody, it's...
Jason's right, by the way. He said you can't go without a show without saying the...
I know the M word. I know.
Yeah,
I know. But
yes, and we'll get to that. Honestly, at first, Terrence, when it got to that scene, I thought, because it was real quick, I thought that was going to be Ahsoka Tano, and then I didn't realize that's not. I forget her name. Great actress. Yeah. But I realized that's not her.
Yeah.
And they don't, and so I didn't realize that she was the wrestler from WWE.
Oh yeah.
Sasha Banks. And so, because it was a great scene that was. We'll get into that. Yeah. That was one of my mistakes, and I did some research and I found out that no, that's not Ahsoka. That could be, and they don't know.
That was a rumor. That Ahsoka was going to be in season 2.
Well, they actually have the actress, but I don't know. Of course, again, is that season 3? I know that she's supposed to be in it.
Yeah.
But the timing would be good if he's have to find, the Jedi Order.
Yeah.
So
here's ahead. My thing. And this is my big question about that. The way she says it.
Yeah.
It's only been 5 years since, Luke Skywalker helps win the war.
Exactly.
And everyone has forgotten. The universe has forgotten what the Jedis are. I mean, because like it was kind of a thing in episode 4.
Yeah.
You know, everybody knew what Jedi were. They may not believe believe they really had all the powers they had. They may not, but it was a known thing.
Well, I think in the canon, and I think and then also from the last actual movie, of course, Luke goes back and he starts the Jedi Academy again.
Right.
And so, but it becomes a distant thing. I think it's one of those things where it goes off, from populace and civilization.
5 years. It only took 5 years for the universe to forget who the Jedi were.
But Luke was the last one. Keep that in mind. Luke was the last one. And most of the universe, I mean, they all was slaughtered back in the before, Order 66. But they still
knew what they were. Hey, Lom, good to have you.
Hey, Lom. Lom. Hello, Lom. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't know how much of it faded away, because you're talking about a pretty large span of time, and
only 5 years.
Well, we're talking about 5 years from the Jedi, and there was only one, Jedi. That was Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, I know, but everybody knew everybody knew about them.
But did we really?
I
mean, so. Every planet did. Every planet,
in episode 4, it seemed to be kind of universal.
Well, I mean, the Ewoks were dancing and stuff. I mean, they didn't. I don't. Did they send a memo? Hey, Luke Skywalker single-handedly killed Darth Vader.
I don't know. I don't mean that they knew who Luke Skywalker was, but they knew what the Jedi Order was.
Well, they knew of the.
They knew of it, and
they knew
the way
of
she
it.
Says
yes,
it's like it's forgotten already.
Well, I mean, it's almost like it was lore. Not too many people ever ran into a Jedi.
Yeah, I'm probably pushing too hard on that.
I think you really are, Ricky.
I just think, I think if this was 20 years after Jedi, I wouldn't complain as much.
Not really. You'd be still saying the M word, Mandalorian.
Hey, I am happy that we seem to be moving away from that world.
Yes, me
from
too.
The M word.
Yes, I
have a problem. I have lots of problems.
Yes.
Todd.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so where are we going from here?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's see here. Well, I mean, in the clip, which was interesting, basically he comes back to, and I think it looks like he's coming back into the town of, what's the name of the town? Starts with an L.
I don't remember either.
I don't remember either, but
I know
it was
town you're talking about, though.
The town where the people were in.
Now, before that, did you notice? I don't know if this was just supposed to be camera angle, but did you notice it looks like one of the engines is not quite working correctly?
Yeah, well,
because that was a thing last season, that he was trying to get this one engine fixed, and it almost looks like they were trying to make it look like it didn't quite get fixed.
We're in the live trailer. It did have a little burst to it, if you remember. So it's like it's slightly dimmer than the other one. It's like it's kind of going in and out. So he's always having an issue with that engine. Yeah. So exactly. So let's just go to. I'll let you go to the next one here.
Okay. So then we've got. So you think we're looking at Tatooine?
That's a theory for a lot of folks right now. And the idea of why would they go to Tatooine? Well, I mean, if he's looking for the Jedi, Luke Skywalker, that was the last place where Obi-Wan Kenobi was at.
Yeah.
So that could be part of the reason.
Do we have other worlds that have banthas?
Yeah, who knows? I mean, and that's a good question. But they originate from Tatooine, so and almost there's a lot of throughout the film. There's locations where later on, where there'll be this ice place that some people say may be Hoth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now that is an interesting theory.
Yeah.
If he goes back and he traces the steps of Luke Skywalker throughout the movies.
Yeah, and that could be. I mean, I don't know. They also was saying it could have been, and let me see here. The Navarro was the original place where the bounty hunter order was at.
Oh, the city we were talking about.
Yeah, so they're in this scene. It seems like they may be coming back, but I don't know from that shot. But yeah, like you were saying, a lot of people are wondering if they're revisiting some of the, some of the more popular, locations from the previous.
Little fan service going on.
Yeah, so, yeah, exactly.
It does look.
Yeah, I didn't even.
Some call me Tim.
Exactly.
That's a line for the movie. Sorry.
But they said the next shot is basically Mando's kneeling to the child, and I guess basically there's some of the ship and vehicle wreckage is in the background, but they're not for sure. Almost.
Okay, Terrence asked an interesting question.
Yeah.
Which Jedi is he supposed to be delivering the child to?
I'm guessing Ahsoka. I'm guessing Ahsoka because...
So Luke wasn't the last Jedi then?
But officially she wasn't a Jedi. She left the Jedi Order.
Okay.
After Order 66. So technically she wasn't. She left the Jedi because of she was wronged and she saw what was happening, how the Jedi Order was falling under... we're making some bad decisions that usually the Jedi Order does not make. So, I got you there. Yeah.
Are we going to see Ahsoka? Or are we going to see a digitally euthanized? That's the wrong word.
We did go and kill her, and we're gonna prop her up and have little hands. We're gonna euthanize. We're gonna euthanize a whole people. Anyway,
are we going to see Ahsoka, an older Ahsoka? Are we going to see a digitally de-aged?
Well,
Luke?
she was you have to understand, she was basically a child during the Clone Wars, and so the person that's going to play her, which I'm going to look it up because it's bothering me.
I can't remember.
Which she's awesome because she played in Luke Cage, she played in Daredevil. Basically, it was the Netflix Defenders.
Oh,
yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Dawson. Yeah. So about that age, I mean, Rosario's about that age. Yeah. So weekend Ahsoka's, yeah. So euthanize, sticking up.
I used the wrong word. I apologize.
Got two Wookiees carrying her around, having a good time. So that's what I'm thinking is going to happen.
Because she's going to be Ahsoka. Okay.
It would make sense to me because she is probably.
Does that mean she's a Jedi again?
Who knows? Maybe you might find out. Maybe they might tell the story. She came back. If somebody would have watched the the Rebels, she came back to help in the Rebels, but she never. In the Rebels, she ended up facing off with her old master.
Okay. And
from there, apparently, you didn't know whether she was going to make it or not. But yeah, there's a lot of story. I mean, because there was a lot of Jedis, but they weren't no longer Jedis because after the Order, after Order 66, which you should see season 7 of, a lot of them were killed, and a lot of them went to hide, like
Right.
Obi-Wan. And apparently through Rebels, there's still a few of them that are, in hiding. And so, and it's interesting because really they never touch on, well, how many actually survived and later on still, exist in the New Republic.
Right.
So, yes. Now, murder, drugs, Ricky, my man, come on now. Yeah, it went to metachlorians to murder now. Euthanize.
It's been a rough day.
Yes. But
so what else?
That's my thought. I mean,
yeah, it sounds good. I'm good with it being.
Terrence,
Ahsoka.
what do you think about with the thing with Ahsoka?
I think Ahsoka's the right choice.
I mean, we still hear about, there's still the rumors of Boba Fett. There was no indication within the film and within the trailer, but I think a lot of this stuff they're keeping away. I mean, I think they're showing just enough. Yeah, okay. Yeah, story starts in season 5 okay. Yeah.
Bravely routine.
But
Sir Robin, they're all the hiding Jedi. They're just
all the hiding Jedi.
Sir Robin.
Sir Robin, yeah. So, but yeah, but on the next one here, I guess we can kind of look over it. Like I said.
We want to go to the next scene.
Yeah, it's fine with me. Yeah.
Now,
so
dude, I love this scene.
I love this scene, and I think it's some kind of a outpost, some kind of a market outpost of some kind.
Well, it's like the next we go into
like a port, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say like a port city, like
yeah.
We're gonna have a water world on
on
Star Wars now.
Really? Is that where the show's going downhill? We start mentioning this kind of stuff. But yeah.
Well, he's delivering a package like the postman, and it's a water world. I'm just making it worse now.
You're just making it really bad. But yeah, so this scene was pretty cool because this is where Sasha Banks shows up.
Right.
And so, and they can't really, we're not for sure what she really plays. There's speculation that maybe she's a form of the Jedi. Maybe she's a spy. Maybe she is, an assassin. Maybe she's a bounty hunter. Who knows if you think about it. But they portray her very mysterious. And, yeah, because I think in the one scene, it was interesting to me, during the scene where, the Mandalorian's Mando's walking in with the child, she shows up from a distance here. Kevin Costner, he's in every movie.
Yes.
Come on. He's in every movie.
Well, that was a running joke. That's why I went there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The postman.
Yeah. He's making a delivery. He's the postman. He's on a boat on a water world. Kevin Costner's in every movie that's entirely too long.
That and yeah, him and hold on. Yeah, so in here you have the crowd, and then she disappears, and so I find that interesting. I don't know. Anybody out there, they have a guess who she might be? Just chime in, let us know. Maybe she's a cookie. Yes, she might be a cookie.
I think she's definitely an Easter egg.
Yes, she's an Easter egg. And thank you for chiming in with cookie, Jason. We'll talk tomorrow. And
so, can I throw out one thing that I'm fascinated we don't see?
What's that?
We don't see Moff Tarkin. No, not Tarkin. Moff Gideon.
Yes. Yeah.
He's not in this trailer.
No, he's not. He's not. But you see in the trailer, you later on, you see some of, you would assume is his men or his minion, unless it's tied to something else. Because a lot of people speculate maybe Gideon is the person who eventually lights the flame to eventually later on where Kylo Ren has the First Order. I mean, there might be, and I'm not saying overnight, but there's some scenes in this that makes me go, wait a minute, maybe the Empire is not as, smited as we think.
Yeah.
Because there's right now, the New Republic, they're trying to catch all the fleeing, Empire. They're sending, their shock troopers to take out these warlords who were former, part of the Empire.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting with Gideon, what's going on there. And plus he has the Darksaber. There's just went from the,
which is part of the reason I don't understand why he wasn't in the trailer.
Yeah.
So we introduce this big bad at the very end of season 1 with a very interesting weapon.
Yes, exactly.
And then we don't even get a glimpse of him in the trailer.
I really do think they're keeping their cards close to their chest.
I guess.
I mean, I really do think all of that's going to come up. I really do.
I hope so. I'm going to be really disappointed.
I will be
if
too.
That does not get paid off.
Yeah, we do need some closure. We need to understand
Absolutely.
What's going on with the Darksaber, how it got handed to him. Because it was, like I said, it was once the Jedi, the Mandalorians got it. And we all know that how it's passed hands. And it sounded like to me, the last I heard, it was the Mandalorians had it. And now it's obvious that that's not the case.
Yeah.
If Gideon has it.
So what else do we have here?
Yeah, let's go on the next one.
Yeah, I love this boat shot.
Yeah, there's nowhere ever in the Star Wars universe that you've ever seen them take a boat somewhere.
A real boat. Yeah. I was going to say you kind of, what is it in the very last, in episode 9,
yeah,
she kind of takes like this weird little catamaran ride.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe a mile across the water.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, that was weird. But this
strange.
is like a real shipping boat.
Yeah.
Traveling across a massive ocean.
It makes me wonder if something happened to the Crest, his ship, because why couldn't he just fly, to where he needed to be? So it almost tells me something must have happened.
Yeah. Is this going to be another one of those? I landed the ship and the ship broke down.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of.
Now there is a shot. Do you have it?
I have it in order of the trailer.
Well, I was going to say there is a shot later where where his ship, what's it called? The Razor Crest. Is like it's coming in hot.
Oh yeah, I mean it looks like something from Apollo 13 or something.
Yeah.
It's coming down, hitting the.
So maybe it's a crash landing, and we got to wait to get the ship repaired.
I don't know.
We've seen that before in the show.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
So what else do we have here?
Let's check it out. This is really cool, man. I got so excited.
Scene looks so great.
He is. Well, no, go back. We missed a part. Let's go back here.
Oh, there we go. I'm sorry.
This is important here. So
it looks like he's getting escorted in.
Yeah, and it makes, and of course you go to the next shot, which is cool. You see the foils go up, and that's attack foils right there.
Right.
So apparently he's not listening. He's not following the instructions.
Well, of course not.
Of course not, because the Mandalorian. So these are New Republic, and let's look real quick. I want to see what kind of TIE fighters they are, because are they still the TIE fighters from? They
look like episode.
Okay, they're X-wings. Okay, good.
Yeah, they look like standard X-wings.
I think
they don't look like the ones. I mean, they don't look like the ones from episode 7.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Of course,
I thought
that's
so.
20 years later.
Exactly. Well, that's true. I mean, 5 years later, I wouldn't think they would have. It would have changed that much. Yeah. So thank you, Terrence. Yeah. You're correct on that.
Yeah, looks like a standard X-wing. What did they call the new ones? Are they? Are they still X-wings, or are they called something?
They call it something. It's a wing, but I don't know what they call it. Probably Terrence could chime in and let us know, or we can goggle it, like I like to call it. It's because the difference is that they don't have the 4 engines. They have like 1 engine, 2 engines on 1 engine on each side, and it's almost like it splits in the middle. Which I don't know how that works. I mean, that seems
either.
Yeah.
What is that? I
don't
think
know.
They still call them X-wings. I think they're just a different version.
Maybe they have a different model on there.
Yeah.
The New Republic X-wings. I'm sorry, I'm geeking out on this.
Yeah, it looks like there's different classes of X-wing.
Yeah, that has to be it then. Well, I think it's the T-85 X-wing, and that is the New Republic Defense Fleet.
Yeah.
Yes, the new one. So they have so the T-85X X-wing.
These are still the T-65s.
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah, the TRS-80s.
Yeah, TRS-80s, exactly.
Yes, exactly. That's cool. Yeah, but now let's show the action shot. This is so cool to me. I was surprised I could get some screenshots. I had to do what was it, 5 point something slow,
Get the screenshots.
Yeah. So, but this is so cool, and you see them coming in from behind, and they're just whip right on past.
Yeah.
It's so, man, it was
it'll be a great scene. I'm afraid it's going to be like 2 seconds. I'm like, that's all we're going to see is what we just saw.
Yeah, I hope not. Because that was awesome.
But then we got some other travel.
And I think this, I'm speculating this is back to the original where he first.
Back to where the Bantha was.
Yeah, where the Bantha.
Yeah, that's my guess.
I don't think it was Tatooine, but it was Lavarv, I think is the name of the of the planet. But yeah, so, and as you can tell, exactly.
We've got 2 of the actors returning from season 1.
Yes, you have Grief Garga, who was plays by Carl Withers, and then Cara Dunn, who is I think it's Gina Carano, Carano, so whatever. Johnny Carino.
There you go.
Yeah, whatever. I had to think food to get past that. But yeah, so anyway, so it looked like he reunites with them. There you go. This is the part right here that's, because this is Gideon. Gideon had...
Yeah, so this is Gideon's forces, it looks like.
And yeah, these are cool looking TIE fighters. I mean, they don't remind me of the TIE fighters from before, but maybe they did that before. I don't...
Maybe that's maybe they're saying they've always been able to do that. We just never saw it.
Yeah, exactly. But I just find that like really interesting because it tells you that somebody is in charge.
Oh yeah.
On that.
Yeah, and then we've got more stormtroopers.
Okay, now check this out, because in the trailer they had that alarm sound that you didn't hear on a base. It usually was in a Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering, okay, do they have Star Destroyers out there? Do they still have command ships of the Empire?
I don't know.
Now, lore is this, okay? Lore is this, is that, and this would be great if they do this with the, hold on a minute here. Okay, yeah, Thrawn, Admiral Thrawn, because he's supposed to be pivotal during this time.
I wondered if you were going to say that.
Yeah, because Thrawn,
I would be super interested to see if they go there.
Admiral Thrawn, yeah, he was probably few of the commanders left from the from Jedi, and even in the books. And he has a new book. It's called Ascension.
Yeah,
it's a new series.
Yeah, has it come out yet?
It just came out, so it's a new trilogy.
Okay.
Yeah,
I knew it was on its way. I didn't know that it had come out yet. I need to read that.
Yeah.
Is it Timothy Zahn again?
Yes, Timothy Zahn. He's such a good author.
Origami.
Origami.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like Timothy Zahn's writing.
Yeah, he's really good.
And we've got lots of stormtrooper action.
Yeah, apparently, he releases the hounds, and armory look like Schedule 40 PPC.
Exactly.
Exactly. That was always the joke with the clone troopers.
Yeah.
You know, the joke between their armor and the armor that they had, you know, in the current. I guess they had the old clone. Yeah, on that scene right there, going back, you know, it looks like he's trapped. I don't know if he's like
drowned him.
Yeah, not.
Is he trapped or is he being sneaky?
I don't know. It seems like a weird way to be sneaky, but he could. That's a lot of armor to be in the water, but
he does some flying.
Now this is cool. Yeah, he has his jetpack now.
Yeah,
which he ended up receiving at the end of last season. Let's see what Terrence.
Oh yeah, Terrence says, how much are they going to reveal knowing there's a third season already scheduled?
Well, that's true.
I don't know. They've already committed to it.
No, that's just so cool.
Yeah.
That is just so cool. I mean,
And then Jetpack Wii.
Jetpack Wii.
So then we have the inevitable Mandalorian being, you know, dreadful to people.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know whether it's an ambush or what it is. I mean,
I was gonna say he just whatever it is, he always takes command of the situation. I could not figure out what this scene was supposed to be. Maybe this is landing on the ice planet.
Yeah, I thought we had it.
It jumps around so much.
Yeah, it does. At first, I thought, well, maybe they'll have it out of order, but no, that's the
order it was in the trailer. But
yeah,
it's just so I mean, because then we have
the
Raven Crest like burning up in the atmosphere.
Now, I was reading on one, and let's see here, Mysterious Ice Planet. They talked about where they talked about the ice planet. Like I said, they were thinking maybe it'd be Hoth, but
exactly, Todd. James Bond cameo.
I think that's what
Firefly.
It is. Yes, I know. Yeah.
Every time I see his ship, I think of the ship from Firefly just a little bit.
I would say that. Yeah. So, yeah.
So what else do we have? Oh, he's burning up in the atmosphere. Oh, and then the boxing scene is fascinating.
Yes, this was fascinating in this where Mando brings in the...
Yeah. And I love the line, this is no place for kids.
Exactly. I know. And he goes down and these are, let me see here. These are the... What happened to my notes here?
I don't know. Your notes have gone away.
I know. What do they do to it? This is not cool. But these remind me of the...
hey, it's pig guards.
Yeah, that's what yeah, exactly. That's what I should have said. Pig guards. You nailed it. Pig guards and tutus.
Pig guards and tutus.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I guess this is a sport, and of course it's to the death.
I will say these pig guards look
a lot thinner.
They look a little thinner than the ones we saw in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, they don't seem...
Or is that what they're called?
Yeah, that's what they are. Yeah.
Oh yes, when the child closes his hatch is
like one of the best scenes.
Yes, that is perfect.
Yeah, that is a great scene. And of course, this scene too, you know, apparently they had
guards. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently it's called the Jedi Expect the Galaxy. Yeah, this is the part I really like. This is
He sees the lights shine. He sees the Mandalorian's lights light up. He's like, nope.
exactly.
Nope.
Shuts down, and then it's gone.
And I love this.
There's a blackness there, and then
I really hope really hope they do it this way, that we don't actually see the fight. I think
they would make it. Yes, I
think
I
the way
agree
they
with
did
you.
it in the trailer was brilliant.
I like to have things left to the imagination like that.
Yeah.
And I thought that was just a really good scene, and hopefully that is a scene that they'll continue.
I love that, everybody he fought with is laying dead, and the whole rest of the building just disappeared. They just
I know.
ran away.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
This is the way.
This is the way. Yeah, I mean, it's
Coming out October 30th, man.
I know.
Excited.
I'm looking forward to it.
We should. We should figure out a way. We should figure out a way to watch this as a group.
Well, I mean, you might be. I wonder how.
Okay. The thought that comes to my mind is that it kind of like now some people have done it with tweets.
Oh yeah.
But we could do it. We could do it in the Facebook group. We could set up a post in the Facebook group.
Yeah.
Okay. That everybody comments on as the show is going on.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
We all start the show at the same. We all watch the show, whatever, wherever we're at. We all watch the show at the same time, and we all comment on the same post.
I think we probably do it under the SAS group banner.
Yeah,
That would probably make sense.
We do it in the Something About Something group. So if you're not a part of the group, make sure you join.
That's right.
SAS Nerds.
Please answer the questions.
Please answer the questions. If you don't answer the questions,
we got so many people.
Let you in.
It's
and,
just
if you invite people, make sure you tell them to answer the questions so we can let them in.
Yes, we just want them to be familiar, the etiquette.
Yes,
and so
yeah,
I know on there.
We don't want to have to kick people out just because they didn't bother to read the rules.
Yes, cross the line on some stuff. So yeah, that sounds really good.
Ready. We should do that. What is the 30th? What day is that?
Let's see here.
October 30th. That's still more than a month away.
That's
a Friday night.
Friday night. That's a great night to do it.
That would be a great night to do it.
Let's
figure it out. Let's talk about it. Let's figure it out.
Good idea. Good idea.
We'll have to figure out a time that's convenient for all of our viewers, because we've got people watching from all over the world.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I also know that Disney Plus, they have a certain time that they release it, because they do it weekly, and I think what they do it on. Didn't we last time, babe, that they did it on on Thursdays?
Place bets on what's going to happen,
and then so they probably. Well, they used to have it like Thursday afternoon, but that's because of the time zone. So depending on the time zone, so.
Yeah, we'll have to take a look at it. We'll work on that for everybody, and we'll try to plan some event.
Oh, great! All my notes show up now. That's nice. Okay, never mind.
Anything special you want to mention before we wrap this show up?
I think we pretty much went through most of it. I think I would love to have us as a group watch the show. So I think we're good. I think we've got a lot of stuff covered.
Yeah.
Make comments. Let us know what you think. Next week we're going to have some fun. We're going to do some Flashpoint.
Flash. Yes.
And I'm going to make sure my notes don't disappear on me.
Yep. Mom, you missed the beginning of the show. We are going to talk about the Flash next week.
On that note.
On that note.
Yes. Oh, hold on a minute. We're going to give this to... Thank you. That was for Todd.
There you
Oh
go.
my goodness. Well, I think, man, we we're done. I mean, I think we're like Mandalorian out.
Yeah,
but
no doubt.
so next week, if all thing goes well, Flashpoint Wednesday night, 7 Central,
I'm
8
excited
p.m.
about it. I'm gonna finish reading the comics this week.
No Flash Gordon.
Yes.
Yeah, these Flashpoint.
This is the Flash, not Flash.
See you, Terrence. See you, Terrence, my friend, my fellow nerd. And so invite your friends to the SAS group. I mean, to the SAS nerds. Please ask them to fill out the questionnaire so that way they know our rules. We want to keep it somewhat, not too crass. And even though our show, but and also to invite your friends also to join the Facebook page. We like to try to get those numbers up. If you have anybody who's interested to help us get our subscription on Facebook up to 100, man, we would appreciate that.
On YouTube.
On YouTube. Say
Yes.
YouTube. On our YouTube page. Yes.
Yeah. Check out our YouTube channel. If you
It's kind of hard to find.
It's a little hard to find right now
Yeah.
because we don't have our own URL. Nerdites, yes.
Yes.
If you're not already following us on YouTube, check out the Facebook page. Go to the About section. I'm pretty sure there's a link there.
Is there a link?
To our YouTube channel?
Yeah. Not to the website. The website is not doing well right now. So to the YouTube, it's under maintenance.
Construction?
Yes.
Under construction.
Yes.
Construction.
Different. Yes. Yes.
Cool.
So
are we ready to wrap up?
I think we're ready, man. I think we've
All right,
done
let's do
enough.
Okay. This has been the Something About Something podcast with your host, Mr. Mike Shilley.
And my good friend and compadre, Mr. Ricky Poe. Man, did he use the Force tonight?
I don't know if I used the Force, but
I used the Force.
oh.